Please rise. Carefully. Thank you. All right. Well, don't they look great, everyone? How about a big round of applause? You guys face each other. It's very nice today. Well, we knew Melissa would be stunning, but Todd, he cleans up nice too. You may be seated. Well, we have gathered here today in this beautiful place to celebrate something very special. In the presence of family and close friends, Todd and Melissa have come here today to publicly profess their love for each other and to join together in marriage. Friendship has always been at the forefront of everything that these two are all about, and each one of you here have a very special place in their lives. Your love and encouragement will forever be appreciated. They thank you for sharing one of life's happiest moments with them. May each and every one of you be as important in their tomorrow as you are in their today. Of course, it's an honor for me to be standing up here, the two of you as well, having had the chance to get to know you both over the last few months. Melissa, I hope you don't mind if I offer just a few words of advice to young Todd here. As a happily married man myself, I figured out a couple of things that worked for me in my marriage, so listen carefully, Todd. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will definitely be used against you. And there's no court of law that can save you either. Amen. While we don't know where or when we're going to meet that one special person we're destined to spend the rest of our lives with, but what we do know is that that meeting is no accident. Our story begins with two people who are absolutely meant to find each other. Eventually, the strong bond between them would lead them here to this very moment, at this very place. When I met with Todd and Melissa, I asked them to share with me a few things about their relationship, what they loved about each other, and what was important to them in marriage. You look nervous. I won't throw you under the bus, I promise. Well, from their first date at Gastropub in Rancho Bernardo, Todd told me that all of the signs were there, that these two were made for each other. They discovered so many things in common, and their conversation just seemed to flow deep into the night. Todd told me that Melissa, she just fit all of the little mental bullet points, the checkpoints in his mental list. She was smart, funny, could carry a conversation, and the big bonus, she was a fan of craft beer. Big bonus. He discovered a woman who was confident, focused, and driven, pursuing her PhD in nursing. Melissa was quickly smitten when she found out that Todd is a chef, and knowing that meals will always be taken care of. She saw in Todd a man who was straightforward, talented, came from a strong background of family values. And let's face it, these rugged good looks didn't hurt his case too much either. Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome over here. In our interview, I asked them, what makes you work? What gives you confidence in this relationship? And Melissa told me that they just have each other's backs. They're always thinking of each other's needs and working hard to be amazing partners to one another. Todd told me that one of their greatest strengths is that they truly want to be together. There's never a feeling of neediness or obligation, just two people who know very clearly what they want. They agreed that communication is one of their great strengths, and they know how to be honest with each other, even when it's tough to do so. Todd told me that they love debating topics, especially when they agree, because they violently agree. And I asked him, what does that mean? And he said, well, he gets fired up, Melissa agrees with him, and that just makes him more fired up. So that's the definition of violently agreeing. They support each other. They have each other's back, and they truly understand the definition of the word team. They gave me a great analogy for their teamwork, their style of teamwork. They said that Todd is the brick and mortar, and Melissa is the infrastructure. And you really don't need much else. With Todd and Melissa today, you are entering into one of life's most important relationships. This relationship will center not only around your affection for each other, but also companionship and mutual respect. To your marriage, you will bring your individual talents, as well as your shared interests, your closeness to family, and your desires to be an enduring partner to each other. A good marriage will bring comfort when there is sorrow. It will bring peace when there is unrest, and laughter when there is frustration. Love will make burdens lighter because you will divide them, and it will make joys more intense because you will share them. It will also make you stronger so that you can become involved in life in ways that you would dare not risk alone, because real love will make you so much stronger when you are together than when you are apart. In your new married life together, I ask you always to remember the thrill of your early love, the days, the weeks, and the months, the many memories that have led you here to this moment. And in the years to come, may your commitment to each other continue to bring you many incredible moments and memories throughout your marriage. Well, Todd, the woman whom you love is about to become your wife. She has given you one of the most sacred gifts, a woman's love. She is going to look to you for leadership and strength, and she should find these things from you before anyone else. She will also look to you for kindness and understanding on the rare occasion if she makes a mistake. Very rare. She will ask for your undivided attention when she wants to express her point of view. Then she will ask for your gentle hand in times of adversity to remind her that she does not have to face any adversity alone. And so, Todd, do you promise to Melissa today that you will love her, honor her, and cherish her, be her source of comfort and confidence? And will you do this without reservation for as long as you both shall live? And Melissa, the man whom you love is about to become your husband. He has given you the gift of undivided loyalty and devotion. He is going to look to you for encouragement and confidence, and you should find these things from you before anyone else. He will also look to you to be a safe haven from the tough challenges in the world that he might face. And though in moments of adversity, when he might feel completely alone, he'll take great solace in knowing that you will always be there for him, to comfort him with a warm heart and with open arms. And so, Melissa, do you promise to Todd today that you will love him, honor him, cherish him, be his source of comfort and confidence, and will you do this without reservation for as long as you both shall live? With that said, may I have the wedding rings, please? So, thank you. Okay, if I can have you join your left hands together for me. Perfect. Well, wedding rings are an outward and visible symbol of the commitment that two people have made to share their lives together in marriage and in partnership. A circle represents things that are so close to us and near to us in all of our lives, such as continuity, intimacy, romance, involvement, and closeness. Anytime you look down at your wedding rings, be reminded of those things and of your tremendous love for each other. Todd, let me hand you this ring. You can slide it on Melissa's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I take you as my wife.
With this ring, I take you as my wife.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad.
When life seems easy and when it seems hard.
When life seems easy and when it seems hard.
When our love is simple and when it is an effort.
When our love is simple and when it is an effort.
I promise to cherish you.
I promise to cherish you.
To always hold you in the highest regard.
To always hold you in the highest regard.
These things I give to you today.
These things I give to you today.
And all the days of our life.
And every day of your life.
And Melissa, I hand you this ring. Place it on Todd's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I take you as my husband. I promise to love you in good times and in bad. When life seems easy and when it seems hard. When our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our life. And join hands together again. Well, I may be a little bit biased because I have the pleasure of I live here in beautiful Temecula, and right here in the wine country actually, but I still can't think of a more fitting, beautiful, and romantic place to exchange vows and wedding rings, such as a beautiful winery like the one we're at here today. Wine is an amazing thing in that as it gets older with age and time, it just gets better, developing complexity and character as its owner cares for and tends to the bottle in which it rests. Your marriage is easily comparable to wine in that as you both care for and tend to your relationship, it too will grow into something very special. And like a fine wine, it will just get better with time. Behind me are 2 glasses of distinct and unique wine, each with its own flavors, character, temperament, personality, even history. The beautiful thing about wine is that you can create something truly unique and special when you blend the right 2 wines together. At the same time, you create something truly unique and special when you blend the right 2 people together, such as Melissa and Todd. As a symbol of their commitment today, they will be blending the wines behind me. Once the wines have been poured together, they can no longer be separated again into their individual glasses, as each wine's traits will now complement the others, and it will bring new vibrance to the wine as a whole. You do the same as you join your lives together today in marriage. So I will step to the side, and you come back to pour the wine. Join me back up front. Where there'll be plenty more wine later tonight. Well, Melissa and Todd, the hand that you freely give to each other on this day, your wedding day, it is both strong as well as it is tender. In the years ahead in your marriage, you will need strength as well as tenderness. I charge you both to be firm in your commitment. Do not let your grip become weak, and yet be flexible as you go through change. Strength and tenderness, firm commitment and flexibility. Of all these things, a great marriage is made, together hand in hand. I ask you both, as you leave this place, to make your love for each other a growing part of your lives, feeding it with smiles that are flashed to each other from across the room, with warm words of encouragement when your partner's facing a challenge, and with selfless acts of kindness, expecting nothing in return. Always remember in your marriage that the little things will truly grow to be some of the biggest. Remember, Melissa, how loved Todd feels that you are willing to tolerate his non-filter. Very important. Or the man cave that you let him create. These are very important things. And Todd, how loved Melissa feels when you make her lunch for the following day, or what a great caretaker you are to her in every aspect of her life. It's the unspoken ways in which you love each other that will truly be the biggest difference in your relationship. You're both also so fortunate to have some amazing examples of love and commitment so close to you. Melissa, your parents, Tim and Tina, married more than 43 years. I may have my math wrong, but is that right? 43? And Todd, Dave, and Gwen, your parents, over here, more than 37 years. I'd venture a guess that any advice that they may have for you is probably worth taking. My point being is that even though you have love and strength in each other, you also have love, support, and wisdom of those so close to you. As you leave this celebration tonight, I charge you to remember that your vows are more than simply spoken words, that they should remind you always of what your commitment to each other entails. From this day forward, you will smile at each other more often, think of each other when making plans, and make time for each other at the end of the day. Never stop making each other laugh, and always be grateful for having found one another. May you always cherish and remember the feelings of love, devotion, and commitment that fill your heart on this day. And may your marriage light shine brightly as you leave this place together, joined as husband and wife. Now, before I close, I have something that I'd like you both to do for me. Just a little exercise. Melissa, if you can take your right hand, place it out in front of you, palm facing up. And Todd, with your left hand, place it on top, palm facing down. And what I'd like you to do is just look closely at your hands. These are the hands that will mean so much to you over the years. They will comfort you in times of sorrow and hold you close in times of joy. However, for you, Todd, this moment is extra special. I want you to look closely at this and remember fondly that this is the last time you will have the upper hand. Last time. Go ahead and join hands together once more. Well, today you've shared with each other words of love and commitment. You've witnessed the expression of that love as you've exchanged your vows and wedding rings, enjoyed a fine wine behind me, and joined your hearts and hands before your family and closest friends. Most importantly, you've proven to each other today just how strong and solid your commitment to this relationship is. And so in this moment, with the authority granted to me by the state of California, it is with great honor and joy that I pronounce you now to be husband and wife. Todd, you may kiss your bride. Awesome. That's how you do it right there. Well, let me have you grab your beautiful bouquet there, Melissa. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Morse. Well, one more big round of applause, everyone. Melissa and Todd, Mr. and Mrs. Morse. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. The evening is young, although it is getting a little bit chilly. So we are going to be now dismissed. Cocktail hour is, I don't know. Upstairs. Oh, that's right, in the terrace view. That's right. So we'll be heading upstairs for a cocktail.